Hello everyone. In this, let's understand what is the criteria in order to select certain sites as biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserve, as we've seen, are the areas where the humans coexist with the nature in order to protect the entire ecosystem. So, does it mean that wherever humans coexist with nature, those areas must be declared as biosphere reserve? No, there are certain criterias. And these criteria include primary criteria and secondary criteria. Before that, it's important to note that these criteria are given by core group of experts way back in 1979. So the primary criteria for an area to be declared as the biosphere includes that the area must have a core area which is minimally distributed and effectively protected. That is, the core area should not be highly dispersed. It should be present at a particular place, and that core area must be subjected to an effective protection. And it should be large enough that it sustains a viable population representing organisms of all tropical levels. So it clearly indicates that the core area should be having high biodiversity. It should be large enough in order to support this high biodiversity, and it should also not be highly scattered. It should be subjected to effective protection. It is evident that the area which has high availability of water and land does support a lot of organisms, so it is fair enough to have this criteria as well, that the core area should include land and water. And basically the reason for having this criteria for the core area in the biosphere reserve is to ensure that the research and management can be done easily. And the core area here should also be a biogeographical unit. So these are the primary criteria for an area to be declared as a biosphere reserve. And the secondary criteria includes the fact that the area should be supporting rare and endangered species, and here there should be diversity of soil, microclimatic conditions, and indigenous biota. That is, the organisms must be present there naturally, and there should be high diversity of indigenous biota, and the area should also have the potential to preserve the traditional tribals such that they can live in harmony with the environment. So these are the primary and secondary criteria for the site to be classified as the biosphere reserve. I hope you enjoyed this lecture. For more updates, you can subscribe to this channel. Thank you.